The White House summit marks a pivotal moment in Ukraine's struggle for peace as European leaders gather with President Zelensky to negotiate a potential end to the war. This meeting, set to take place Monday, promises to reshape the geopolitical landscape, with tensions simmering over security guarantees, land swaps, and the future of Ukrainian sovereignty. Here's what you need to know: a new chapter in diplomacy. European leaders, including Macron, Merkel, and Biden, will join Zelensky at the White House to discuss a ceasefire and broader peace terms. The summit, billed as a trilateral effort, aims to address Russia's demands for land concessions and secure Ukraine's territorial integrity. But the stakes are high. Russia's willingness to compromise depends on whether the West will offer meaningful security assurances. The land swap controversy. Russian President Putin has been pushing for land swaps to ease the conflict. But his latest concession, allowing U.S. security guarantees for Ukraine, has sparked debate. While Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff claims Putin is now open to negotiations, Russian officials have yet to confirm such agreements. Critics argue this shift is a strategic move to buy time, while supporters see it as a step toward de-escalation. The West hasn't started thinking about what it could offer, says one analyst, but Russia will still push for its own interests during talks. Security guarantees, a double-edged sword. Ukraine's leaders insist they cannot cede territory, citing constitutional protections. Yet the EU and US are offering security guarantees, including military aid and economic support. The EU's Reassurance Force plan, announced after the war's latest assault on Zaporizhzhia, aims to bolster Kyiv's defenses. However, Russia's refusal to accept NATO's Article 5-like provisions, which bind members to defend each other, has fueled accusations of hypocrisy. The first time we've heard the Russians agree to that, says Witkoff, marks a sea change in their policy. War that is still unfinished. The front lines remain volatile. Russian forces are fighting to hold ground in eastern Ukraine, where micro-advancements are costly and incremental. Meanwhile, the war's toll is evident. A 15-year-old boy died in a Russian attack, and 6 civilians were wounded in the Zaporizhzhia region. Zelensky's team insists the killing must stop before negotiations can proceed, but Russia's persistence threatens to derail progress. Controversial takes. Some analysts question whether the EU's security guarantees will truly protect Ukraine. The West's promises are hollow without concrete action, argues one expert. Others argue that Russia's concessions are a desperate attempt to avoid a full-scale invasion. If the West fails to deliver, the war will continue, warns a military strategist. What's next? The summit's outcome will depend on whether the West can balance pressure from Moscow with the urgency of ending the war. As Zelensky and his allies prepare to leave for Washington, the question remains: will the EU's security guarantees truly safeguard Ukraine? Or will the war continue to grind on? The answer may lie in the next few days and the words of those who speak out in the coming weeks.